Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. So, it seems like, Takeoff case is about to start and heating up too, y'all. And I'm going to tell you why it's about to heat up, okay? Now, word on the street is the mother of the Migos rapper Takeoff is suing the bowling alley. Well, he was taken out for over $1 million, y'all, okay? I know some people is saying on their videos that, oh, she's out for money, she this, she that. But no. This is going to bring out the vultures, y'all, okay? Now, number one. Everybody knows that Takeoff being taken out was a hit, y'all. It was a hit. And it was a paid hit, y'all, okay? Now, there has been rumors that Mobs has them own partial of the bowling alley and their part ownership and all this stuff. We've been hearing all this stuff. Well, I don't know if they're ownership or not, but I'm gonna say this: if they ain't, is the owner owner of the bowling alley they gonna take the fall for this? Cause I doubt it, y'all. I doubt they take the fall for this. They not finna get sued because somebody else did something stupid. Okay, y'all? That's not going to happen if they didn't have anything to do with this. Okay, y'all? Now, apparently, like they said, Mob Task can do whatever they want in certain places. They be there when they close up and whenever they feel like closing and all of this other stuff. They just got access to do whatever they feel like, okay? So, bad Mama Bear coming out and suing somebody, this is going to show y'all when you start seeing beef going on, okay, y'all? It's going to be some more beefing going on because people ain't going to want to give up that $1 million or over $1 million. Because to be honest, I would sue them for way more than $1 million. He was worth way more than $1 million, y'all, okay? This man was the breadwinner of his family. He was making boo-goo money, okay, y'all? There's no way that I would be asking for $1 million. I would be asking for way more. She should have started at 5. And I'm going to tell you why. That's going to make them beef. Because they ain't going to want to pay it. The owner of the club ain't going to want to pay it. He going to put the blame on Mob Task. Mob Task them ain't going to want to pay it. They going to put the blame on him. And then that's when some stuff going to start coming out and leaking and this and that and that and this. Okay, y'all? This is how that goes. See, they're not doing their job right now because they have not even hauled in J. Prince Jr. them for questioning or, they was messing with evidence on the scene. They went and washed their hands, Michael them. Okay, y'all? They went and washed their hands. While a whole crime took place. They invited them there. And I'm telling y'all this. Even though Quavo is not saying anything, he said all he needed to say when he dropped that video out the day that his nephew passed. He was letting the world know that I done got involved in some bull crap with Mob Task now. And yeah, he is out here gaining, popularity off of it. He's getting rich off of his nephew passing. But he dropped the dime on them before they did it. He was trying to let people know they are about to take out my nephew. And I can't do anything about it because they're going to take me out if I say something. So I'm going to put this video up and hope that everybody put the pieces together without me having to say anything. Y'all, that's what I feel that happened with the whole Quavo thing. But you still brought him there. You riding around with J. Prince Jr. and them and all of them people, and he riding in another car. It still looks as if you played a huge part. You made sure he came because they wanted you to bring him. You got into an argument with people. They didn't chase you. They wasn't after you. Everybody, when the smoke cleared, had their weapons pointed on your nephew. It was a hit, y'all. Okay? And people do hits for money the majority of the time. And they don't want to give that money back that they just got off of this hit. Okay, y'all? If she would have started like $5 million, which she could have easily won $5 million because they wasn't even supposed to be open. They had supposed to have been closed up, y'all. They supposed to have been closed up. Why did you allow them access to let this place stay open longer than it was supposed to? He got hit up at 2 something at the same time about the video said something about 2 something, y'all. Everything lined up with that video perfectly. Okay, y'all? And it's no way that Quavo didn't play a part in that. But this is going to get people talking. This is going to get somebody to talk. She shouldn't have said $1 million. She should have started at 5 so that everybody started getting into it, especially when they lose. And if the judge give her that grant, her that money, it's over with. Because whoever did it, they didn't get $5 million for doing it. So now it is, who's going to pay it? Is Mob Ties going to pay it, or is the bowling alley going to pay it? I would own that bowling alley when I finish with them. They wouldn't have no more parties up in there. Ain't going to be no more after hours no more. I would own the place when I finish with them, as far as them taking out this big time star like that, y'all. This is how you get people to beef amongst each other, okay? And then they're going to start telling, well, I ain't do it, so I'm going to let the cat out the bag so they know that it was on them. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This is a good thing right here. I know people is like, oh, she money hungry. No, if it was your child, you would feel the same way. You would want to sue them, just like they should have went after I would have went after cookie shop people, y'all. I would have been like, he was locked in that cookie shop and couldn't even get out. Okay, y'all. I would have had all kind of sues out on them. All them GoFundMe's that they set up at the cookie shop in Dolph case, all that GoFundMe money would be in my pocket. Because how do you lock somebody in your store and then y'all run to the back and leave him in the front just to get, messed up, y'all. So, oh no. She should have started at $5 million to get it started. And everybody was going to start talking. I'm going to read what it says. Titania Davenport, Titania, whatever it is, Titanic, whatever. Davenport is accusing the Houston bowling alley of not providing sufficient security personnel and screening on the night her son was fatally hit up, according to the lawsuit. Okay? The mother of the Migos rapper Takeoff filed a wrongful demise lawsuit against Houston bowling alley where her son was fatally hit up at last year, according to a complaint filed Wednesday. That Miss Davenport is seeking over $1 million in damages from 810 billiards and bowling, including funeral expenses, loss of earnings, capacity and pain and suffering, according to the complaint filed in Harris County District Court. Thank you. At least the mama is stepping forth doing something instead of being quiet doing nothing. Thank you. At least somebody gonna have to pay for something around here, okay? This is going to, I'm telling y'all, this is going to bring out some stuff that has not been brought out before, okay? Because whoever owns that bowling alley, they got access to the camera footage, all that stuff, okay, y'all? And I don't think they letting out everything that went down. I really don't. I really don't believe that we have all the footage. And the only reason that we got that other little stuff with Takeoff looking at the hitter that got locked up for him, the fall guy. We got that footage because somebody in there recorded it, but it didn't come from the cameras. So what did the cameras pick up, y'all? And what is they hiding? Okay? See, they're getting sloppier by the day. This is why, they all looking, a little suspect. They're getting sloppy right now, y'all. They really are. Because now you're suing the bowling alley, and the bowling alley, if they didn't have nothing to do with this, they gonna be pushing it back to Mob Ties. Y'all was the one that stayed there afterwards. But at the same time, they held accountable because y'all let them stay there after hours. They supposed to have been closed, but they was still open. And on Halloween night too, the owner should have made sure they closed on time on Halloween night, because that's when the most stuff goes down. But y'all, something is definitely a brewing, and it's about to be a brewing, y'all. I'm telling you. Something is about to be brewing when it comes to this case, because they not gonna want to pay that money. And like I told you, she should have started at least $3 to $5 million, not $1 million. This is a big time. He could have made $1 million in doing a couple shows. That's nothing. She should have been asking for way more money, y'all. I'm just telling you, that was gonna really push the people that did this. They gonna start beefing amongst each other because they don't want to get that up. I don't see Jay Prince want to give up no $5 million, and I don't see the bowling alley want to get up no $5 million. But somebody would get up off of it. Seriously. They say Takeoff, whose real name is Kershnik Kari Ball, attended the private party where one group of attendees began verbally, physically, and openly causing trouble and trying to intimidate him and his friends. The complaint says this led to gunfire being exchanged between two people or groups. Now, mind you, they gave them the weapons. Everybody that came in there with weapons, Mob Task then provided the weapons. Word on the street, y'all, which resulted in Takeoff's demise by stray. It wasn't stray bullets to me. If everybody got they weapon pointed at one person, that's not a stray bullet. That's not strays. They all pointed at him purposely, y'all. I don't know why they keep saying that it was a stray bullet and it was an accident and he was just an innocent bystander. He wasn't an innocent bystander. He was the target. And Quavo was trying to let y'all know that it was about to go down. And it was out of his hands. He couldn't do anything, but he just rolling with the punches. And I think that's why he's so scared to say something right now. Because he's possibly he's probably scared to talk. But at the same time, he's living up the lifestyle since Quavo been gone. And then there's more information coming out about more deals that was taking place that him and Takeoff is about to do a lot of business together. Business ventures and deals together. And now that Takeoff is out the way, he's handling all of it is under him. Because they've been cut out, whatchamacall, y'all? Offset. He been cut out like, oh, y'all can have it. So everything that they were working on as business partners now lies in the hands of Quavo. Which makes it just seems like, this just too convenient for you to end up with everything. You're getting movie roles, you're getting this, you're getting that, since you allegedly lined up your nephew. And it's the same thing people are saying now about DC Young Fly, okay, y'all? Everybody was already posting, the people that works with him and all of this stuff, saying that, his, fame is about to go up through the roof now because his baby mama passed. This is some weird stuff, y'all. You cannot reward people just because they line people up, allegedly, y'all, okay? You can't reward people for that. But this is what they doing in the industry now. This is why I say, I can't support all the stuff that's going on right now. It just don't make any sense. They said the business was rented by a well-known music personality and hosted by defendants, knowing that it was taking place after hours and with potentially many artists, popular athletes, because the boxer was there, and public figures, the lawsuit states. And she's right. They had boxers there. They had artists there, and I don't know who else they had there, okay? But you had the Migos there, okay, y'all? The Migos. And you didn't have proper security? And why did y'all invite these knuckleheads? The thing of it is, Patrick Clark, y'all, number one, point blank period, is a part of the Mob Tab's whole little circle. That's number one. What in the world would he do? And this is the part that don't make no sense. Patrick Clark wouldn't do nothing like that unless they wanted him to. He wanted to be a part of Mob Taz's little circle so bad. He knew that, they were close to the Migos. So why would he take out one of the Migos and not even think that Mob Taz wouldn't come down on him if they really cared about Migos like that? So this lets you know that they are the ones that put him on to taking him out in the first place. This guy wouldn't have made no move like that unless he wasn't told to do it, y'all. He came over there, stood by that man in that picture. Y'all seen the pictures? They all over the internet. Before he took Takeoff out, he came over there and was standing by him. Takeoff was looking at him like, what is he doing over here? What is he up to? That was his mission, to come over there and take Takeoff out. This is what they did. They had to told him to do it. And see, if they stop playing with them and babying them and start telling them you're going to be in jail the rest of your life, you about to get a life sentence, then they'll start talking. Just like that other guy that tried to take Dolph out before. They gave him, 14 years? He was like, I can handle that. And everybody telling him, when you get out, I got you. 50 Cent, everybody is telling this guy, when he get out, that they got him. Everybody. Yo Gotti, all of them. The guy that tried to take Dolph out before. But I bet you any money, if they would have put the life sentence on the table, which they probably couldn't because Dolph didn't actually pass before. It was just an attempt. But if they start putting a lot more time on there and scaring these guys, they'll start talking. They'll start talking, just like Justin Johnson right now, the one that allegedly hit up Dolph. Tell him he getting life. And you ain't got a chance in the world. You got too much stuff just stacked on top of you. And bring out the other case with his baby mama and all of that stuff too. Bring that out too. Bring out the other case when he tried to take somebody out at the little shopping mall thing. Bring all that stuff and just pile it up there. I'm gonna get this much time for this one, this much time. They will start talking. They will start singing like Whitney Houston, y'all. If they make them start talking. But they not. They're not. This is really, really sad. This whole thing. Every time I think about Takeoff, I still feel like it's not real. It still feels like, he gonna pop up somewhere and it was all a dream or a joke or a bad joke. This is how you feel about Takeoff. Because you still cannot just believe he is gone. And and this is probably how a lot of people is feeling. Like Duke 93rd, he was the breadwinner in his family, y'all. He did something don't too many people do of color. He was making jewelry. He could have passed that down to generations to generations. He could have trained his son to make jewelry. He could have trained other people of African Americans to make jewelry and how to do this type of stuff. He could have did classes. He could have did seminars and teaching people how to get that bread, y'all. And they took this man's life. I just can't even imagine somebody that gifted in your family being taken like that. That's sad. And it's the same thing with, Takeoff right now. Takeoff was the brain behind the Migos. He was the brain behind this group. And they took him down. Because this industry is so evil and there's so much jealousy going on. And it's sad that they take the most talented people out the game. Just so other people can flourish. So they take people out the way so other people can shine. It's messed up out here what's going on. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about, the mother putting this lawsuit in. Do you think that this is going to bring out some of the truth? Some people going to start talking? Because I do. And I just still feel like they should raise it. $1 million is nothing compared to the Migos. These are the Migos. If you're going to sue them for knocks their socks off, y'all. They're going out of business when I finish suing them. This is what she needs to do. And this is going to get the ball rolling and get people to talking. I bet you it does. Because they're in the business of making money, not having to give it away. Okay? And whatever hit that they got paid for, I'll get that back and then some. Because you're not seeing nobody getting arrested. And you know they played a part in it. And you don't see nobody getting arrested. And Quavo being quiet as a mouse now. And he just enjoying all of the luxury. And I still can't leave him out. Because you brought him there in the first place. And you put that video out on purpose. On purpose. So people could talk about this. And people are talking. And I don't understand why the feds and the police ain't checking out that video and saying something ain't right about this. Because you put the whole plate on this video. That happened the same night that this video came out on. They should be questioning Quavo like crazy. Seriously. Like, where did you even get this idea from? Why was he the one that was standing by the bones and stuff in the the skull and bones in the video? Why wasn't you standing by it? What did you mean by putting this contract up in front? And now all this stuff coming out, and then quality control gets sold afterwards, and it's too much money moving around. Too much money for this not to have been a hit. It's too much. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section about the mom suing them. Do you think this is a good step, a good move forward to getting people to talk about what happened? Because we need to know what happened, y'all. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all.